Hi, my name is Ivy Calhoun, and I have been a certified nurse's aide or CNA for 2 years now. Now, I have learned a lot in this job, but the biggest thing by far that I have learned is how to deal with people and how to do it well. Regardless of what you do for work or where you are in life, at some point you're going to have to deal with people, and some people are better at it than others. When I first started my job as a CNA, the best way that I could tell the good workers from the bad ones were the good ones treated the patients like people. In the healthcare field, it is very easy for patients to go beyond people and just become a number, a body in a bed, a diagnosis, or a problem. And I hated this when I first started. I couldn't stand it. I wanted to treat my patients like people. And even better, I wanted them to have a good experience the 12 hours that I was there. So I found that the best way to do this was to connect with them. And by connecting with them, I was able to structure my shifts in a way that benefited them or made them happier, made their 12 hours that I was there at least a little bit more tolerable. I work in acute rehabilitation, which is not the kind of rehab that you're thinking. It's more like if you're really old and break a hip, that's where you're going to go to get stronger for a couple weeks before you go back to where you're living. And if you've ever been in one of these facilities or in a long-term care facility in general, you're going to see a whole lot of people that look a lot like this. I know, it's depressing, right? That is what it was like 24/7 when I first started there. And I thought there has to be some way I can make little improvements to make it not this, because I cannot work like that long term. And that is when I started really connecting with my patients. And it went so well. Like I said, I was able to structure my shifts around them, and I was able to connect with these people who maybe were only there for a couple weeks, but I was able to form a relationship with them. So I thought, if this is going so well at work, why can't I expand this to the rest of my life? Because connections are good. I like making strong connections with the people around me. An article from the National Institute of Health said that making strong connections is almost equivalent to a vitamin. It has powerful benefits on your physical health, like your blood pressure, your heart rate, and on your overall mood and life experience. So, I have 3 easy ways that you're able to connect with the people around you and really enhance your life. The first one is going to sound really easy, but it's talking. In today's day and age, it is so common to have conversations with people, to hang out with people, and for it to look like this. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand it. So I have a rule whenever I'm with people, no phones. Put it down, actually talk. This is the only way to grow a relationship. If you're just sitting on your phone or whoever you're with is on their phone, you're not forming any kind of connection. And I know it's really easy just to get on your phone and start scrolling whenever you feel awkward, uncomfortable, don't want to talk, but push through that and really start to connect. The second step is to set boundaries. I know this one's really hard. Most people have a problem with this, but once you do it, you can build strong foundations for your life. Sahar Andrada, a influential life coach, details the importance of setting boundaries in your life. She says that it can enhance relationships, protect your self-respect, and protect you from harming others. By establishing what you need in a relationship and where you stand the line and the other person in the relationship doing the same, you are creating a strong foundation that can only go up. You are preventing future arguments, conflicts, and also just making sure you're maintaining your mental health. Boundaries are hard, but they are so critical. And the last, and I think the most crucial step, is to lean in. That might not make any sense, so let me explain that. When you interact with someone, there are 1,000 little details that'll tell you about how they are doing, what their day is like, what kind of mood they're in, but you're only going to catch those if you pay attention. And when you get to know someone, whether or not you just met them, there are 1,000 things that make up their life. And the only way that you're going to get all of those things is if you really lean in and pay attention. By knowing what makes a person, you can interact with them, know how their day is going, know whether or not they got everything done that day they wanted to. You can know the details of their morning routine. And this builds this beautiful foundation for a mature, growing relationship. It is so easy in relationships to just ask the same questions, talk about the same situations. And that way, a relationship never grows, never matures, and you're going to end up stagnant. And that is not going to create beneficial connections. That is why leaning into your relationships is so important. Another article from the National Institute of Health also talks about the benefits of having a strong social life. And it says that the easiest way to have a strong social life is to create strong connections with a few people that you will carry on for the rest of your life. And this is exactly what I have done. I have taken what I learned at work and what I have learned from other people, and I've been able to create these incredibly strong relationships that I know will last me a lifetime. And I know that's what you all want to, is to just have those people you can go to, have those people in your circle. Now that I'm implementing some of these connection techniques at work, I hope that my job can look a little bit more like this. I know, that looks really fun, right? And a little bit unrealistic even on the best days. But I'm making small steps in the right direction, and that is the only way to ever get anywhere. Now, I'll finish with this. Not everybody connects the same way. So I know this can be hard, and I know this can include some tough conversations and probably some tough times, and installing these boundaries and ways of communicating might even take some people out of your life, and that is okay. These steps are broadly tuned so that you can go to people in your life, start establishing them, and watch your relationships flourish. And only in that way can you truly begin to evolve your life and find the power of connection. Thank you.